LeBron James and Luka Doncic have their backs against the wall in Game 5 against the Timberwolves. I'll let you guys know how to play this one on the total, and I also have a sneaky player prop for you in this one. I'm Steve Seagrave from SportsMemo.com, and today is Customer Appreciation Day over at SportsMemo. We all have one play locked and loaded for only $1. That includes 5% plays, and my play is actually a 5% NBA max bet on a nice 10-4 NBA run and number one in the NBA over the last 365 days with 84 units of profit. If you guys enjoy these videos, you know what to do. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and drop those NBA picks. I'll be checking the comments to respond back to you guys. So we had a nice 2-0 NBA video yesterday. Celtics team total over 105.5. They absolutely smash it with 120. Then we had Franz Wagner to go over 23.5 points, and he gets there with 25. Quick look at the live odds. We got the Lakers home favorites, 5.5. Total sits at 209. And we just watched the Timberwolves win 116-113 in Game 4. The first two games of the series, we saw unders. Last two, we've seen overs. But based on this number, the total in Game 1 was 215, and they went under that number. But based on this total, we've seen overs in 3 of the first 4 games. I just don't think the Lakers have an answer for the Timberwolves defensively. We know Doncic isn't a good defensive player, and I just don't think they have any answers for the firepower that Minnesota has. We took the T-Wolves to win this series at plus 165, and if they don't get the job done tonight, I think they'll finish them off at home in Game 6. However, I do think the Lakers get plenty of calls here, especially being at home now. Even in Game 4 on the road, we saw James get to the line 18 times, and Doncic got there 7 times, going 7 for 7. Amazingly, no other Laker other than James or Doncic took a single free throw in that game. But I think the Stars, they're going to get the calls tonight. But I don't think they can stop the Timberwolves. Over 209 for our first play. Second play, sneaky player prop, the big ragu. Dante DiVincenzo going over 9.5 points, minus 120 over at MGM. His minutes are way up, 31 and 29 in the last 2. After he only played 25 and 16 in the first 2 games. His shooting is also, his field goal attempts are also up. He's taken 24 combined shots in the last 2 games after only 13 in the first 2. However, he's only scored 8 and 10 in the last 2 games because he shot poorly. 3 for 12 from beyond the arc, 7 for 24 from the field. He's more and more involved in the offense. He's a good shooter. He has postseason experience. I expect some more shots to fall for him now that he's getting more into the flow of things. It's a low number. He's a sniper from beyond the arc. So over 9.5 points for the big ragu. Over 209 on the total. Over 9.5 points for DiVincenzo will be our plays for this video. Guys, like I mentioned, Customer Appreciation Day over at Sports Memo. You can pick up everyone's play. I think there's 30 cappers or so over there. You can get them all, every single play for $30. Like I said, my play is a 5% max bet, only $1, 10-4 NBA run. And we've been great in the NBA over the last year, 84 units of profit. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, there's a link to my Sports Memo page in the pinned comment. And I'm always posting free content over at X, at StevesBook22, as well as over at Sports Memo. Smash that like button on the way out, and I'll see you guys next time.